like, yeah, it's fucking Seattle.
Yeah, what? Oh, Jesus Christ! I've forgotten the clapter machine. I love those glasses.
Oh, thanks.
I haven't seen those on you before. Those are the
They were in a
tortoiseshell ones.
package. Yeah.
Well, we
me go get it
both
for
have.
you.
It's right. Actually, never mind. It's right here. Like, listen, I'm a fucking mess, people. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I had more time to set up for our fine
dumping
broadcast.
down rain.
It was sure. I'll blame the rain. I have no problem blaming the rain. I'll blame. I need no imperative whatsoever.
Blame it on the rain.
To blame it on the rain, like one millionth vanillance. Honestly, look, we've noticed this. There we go. And I'm human again. Okay. I think they're basically one or two names that I can think of off the top of my head that have an abbreviated, shortened name that ends in like an IE sound, and for which the full name is like ends in ANCE. And I can think of Constance, Connie, and Terrence, Terry, and yet.
Well, you started calling Bonnie Bonnets.
That's how it started.
That's how it started.
That's
how
exactly
it starts.
That's how it starts. And so from then on, every time somebody has like a foreshortened name, I have yet to hear anybody offer me a reasonable answer to the question, what is Bonnie short for? Does anybody know? Anybody aware? It's short for Elizabeth. It might be. I mean, Elizabeth and Margaret are those two names that have like a million nicknames that go along with them. And I genuinely do not know how you get from Margaret to Peg. Hi, Angela Garvin. Hi. But you do, apparently. I don't know. Apparently that is a thing which is so. And then, yeah, I mean, all of the Barbara names kind of makes it, like all these boomer women's names, right? Elizabeth, Margaret, they all have like a million little nicknames, little kicky little nicknames. And actually, if you think about Elizabeth, hi David Seltzer, how many nicknames can you come up with for the name for Elizabeth? It's like what? It's Liz, Liza, Betsy, Beth, Ellie, Ella. I mean, it just goes on and fucking on. It's like, just settle. How do you get from Richard to Dick? Yeah, that is a really fine question. I don't know whether you got the D in there. Hello, everybody. Hey, look, it's Laurel.
Hello.
I didn't even have to, listen, I should
this
start.
Hat on it has horns.
Isn't that adorable? I love that hat. I should start late on the regular because I didn't even have to fart around on the keys at all. We were just ready to get into the action here tonight. So now listen, a few things.
It's raining, so my hair is gigantic. So I put this hat on.
Mine too, girl. Same. I really had to. I will be debuting a brand new video next week. I wasn't able to finish it this week.
It is funny.
I think so, and so here's the thing. I was looking at myself in this video, and I am wearing a wig because honestly, why bother to make a video of any sort if I can't turn back the hands of time, right, and pretend like I have hair? Because honestly,
this is only bothering you, right?
Well, but it does bother me.
I know it bothers you, but it's only bothering you. Like you wear a hat, so nobody even knows if you have hair or not.
Well, but here was the thing. So I'm wearing
a
wig.
Have hair?
Sort of. I got growing. I am a Norwood 6. On the baldness scale, that is how they measure baldness. Like the one.
That's rude.
Yeah, I know. Well, it only goes to 7, so
oh, no.
It's true. The only guys who are worse off than I am are the guys that basically just have that little fringe of that hula hoop of the hula skirt of hair around.
Who declared you a Norwood 6? I don't like that.
It's on a scale. It's actually a baldness scale, and the
Did you
one
take an online quiz?
You just look at it and you just go, yeah, that's what I match up with. So it starts up here. It's when you're just starting to recede, that's like a 1, and then a little further is 2, and then when you start to see the monk's pate in the back, you get the Friar Tuck
I don't like it.
thing happening. Anyway, so I wind up, I'm wearing this wig that actually looks a lot like I would probably wear my hair if, in fact, I had hair. anymore.
Oh,
And-
hi, Kathy. Kathy just walked into the gym.
Hi, Kathy Jean. Hi, Comrade Fuzz.
She's in the gym.
Oh, very good. Okay, excellent. Well, listen, allow us to be your gym partner here for the next, who am I kidding, hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes?
I know.
We've prepared,
2 hours?
We've
What the
prepared
heck?
quite a show for you
We
tonight.
are your news source.
We are
Don't
absolutely your
scroll
news
the
source.
news.
You don't
It's-
need
it's
to.
depressing.
Hi, Mom.
It's
I saw that. My
depressing.
mom was out shopping, so it's very nice that she
Made it back.
is joining.
In the deluge.
You either made it back or you're just watching.
Mm-hmm.
I like to think of my mom watching in the aisles of Marshalls, just go hee.
Yeah.
Tell me about the dildos, lady.
Wait,
Huh? Yeah.
I remember once she was watching in the QFC and she was like, "I'm laughing so hard." I'm
Yes.
like, she was trying to not laugh.
We're-
Okay, so
we're,
we got.
we're doing a taste test,
Where
by
is
the way.
Rapel? He
Where is Rapel?
recommended
We'll
these.
wait for
We
Rapel.
got them.
Listen, we have so much to
We
get to.
pre-tasted them.
But I will say this just very quick
pretty
before we
bad.
start the show. One of them's pretty good, but the other one you didn't like as much, right?
I don't like the other one. No.
So basically, I'm wearing this wig and I'm looking at myself and I'm like, oh, that's what I was supposed to look like. When in my mind's eye, I imagine when I was a kid, I'm like, when I get older, I'm going to look like blah. And I was looking at footage of myself. And then at one point, I take the thing off and it's like, ah. So the takeaway is this.
Rude. It's a rude awakening.
It is a terrible, terrible rude awakening. And the takeaway is this. I'm making art simply to wear wigs. Because as a guy, and this is a sad, sad thing, you can't get away with it. Even if you are William Shatner or Elton John, what's the first thing that you think of that ties those two gentlemen together? Rugs, right? And we as a society, we don't like
thinks
it.
that. No, that's not what everyone just thought. Everyone's like, I don't know,
absolutely.
they're both old.
No.
That's not what. Was that what
Fellas,
you just thought? That's
back
not
me
what
up on
everyone
this.
thinks.
Back me
No.
up on this. I bet you
No.
that everybody's like,
No
oh yeah,
one
those
knows
two guys
William
who wears.
No, I don't think
William
so.
Shatner actually has one of the most impressive toupees that money can buy. I'll bet that fucking thing costs $50,000. That thing sitting on his head. It is very, very impressive. So here's the thing. I'm making art simply so that like I might just start wearing wigs on this show, just for the sole purpose.
Do you want me to go get the wig?
You should get the wig.
Okay,
I'll wear the.
let me get it.
I'll wear the. I don't even remember which one I had. Anyway, yeah, we should probably start the show.
Here are your hosts, Stefan and Lori.
So listen, something else that's very, very exciting, I will tell you, is that we actually have created a film studio in our home. This is very exciting news, and I'll tell you why. Because, for those of you who have been to our home, you know that we have a deck, and it's a large deck. And it's like we have two decks, no waiting. 2 decks, no waiting. One is a smaller affair, and that's the one where when we have any sort of social activity, that's where people generally wind up. That's where the barbecue is, and that's where the lawn furniture or the patio furniture is, and all that stuff. And it's very, very inviting and nice, and blah 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 blah. It's right by the pond. Pond Talk. You remember Pond Talk? Hey, look, we have. This is fabulous.
Why do we have a whole bin filled with wigs?
I will.
Realize.
Here it is. I'll
we go.
I'll
You
put this
put it
on.
on.
I'll put this on for you. But anyway, just no, I'll stand up. But anyway, so we actually have put together. We were thinking about with the other deck that we were going to eventually at some point add on to the house over this giant deck that we never use, and then turn that into a film studio. But what we realized the other day is, wait a second, we have a whole room we never fucking use.
We addressed this last week. We were like,
So-
we sound like buttheads. Like,
Don't we, though?
we have a whole
No, we-
room we never use in our house. Whatever. Okay.
That is what we sound like.
Yeah, that's what
sound like that.
That's what we sound like. So Ange says she was today years old when she learned that both of those people wear wigs.
Is that true?
Nobody knows about wigs but you.
Yes, I am casually bragging about the size of my deck.
How big is it?
How big is it? She asked. So anyway, yeah. So now, and also one of the things that we did was we put up blocks over. We put up curtains, and then we on the upper windows we put these. The reflective shields. Our friend Eric's going to have to help us with this because I will fuck this up. But I just tacked them up temporarily, and honestly, it looks like we're making porn in here. It does. There's no way
okay, so
around it.
that was. Oh, he's gonna take his hat
Here we
off.
go. Hi.
He doesn't want to show you his.
Wee!
Yeah. Oh boy. He's like, from the street, people are gonna see the window. It's covered in something, and I'm like, nobody looks over here. I
don't think
guarantee.
they do,
Like, what is
actually,
Barb
yeah.
gonna cruise in? Like, we live in a rural,
Hello, Barb. That would be amazing.
Oh, Maleficent got the stickers. Yay!
Hello, Maleficent. So
Oh,
here we go. Yeah.
Here we
So
go.
this is.
First of all, I don't think that's how your hair would
This
look
is
if
roughly
you had
what
hair.
I would. Yeah,
it
is
is
roughly
not.
what I would.
No, it is not.
It's certainly how I would wear my
I would
hair.
never
if I
allow
could.
you out of the house like that.
Really?
with that hair.
Is that true?
That is that's a bad haircut. Right
Hang on. Yeah.
That's a hair
I
don't.
like this wig actually. Yeah, really, it's not a hairdo. It's a hair don't.
Not, no, that's not a hairdo.
It's not. I'm not mirrored up here. So yeah. So in any event, yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Only Show. I'm your host, Youthful Steve. I have that youthful
Wait,
glow.
this looks a little familiar. Is this how you looked in college?
Yes, this is how I fucking looked in college. Yes, I'm telling you, it takes it right back. This is exactly what I should
gotta
look
say, I
like.
think you look better now.
What's that?
I gotta say, I think you look better now.
Well, you didn't know me in college.
Okay,
so,
but if
yeah.
that was your hair in college,
See, she's saying she doesn't like the hair.
Heck no.
In any event, hi people. Listen,
go ahead.
No, you go ahead because I was going to jump right into the prompts.
Oh,
you
go
got
ahead.
something that you
Yeah,
want to?
yeah.
Are we going to jump
Jump into
right
the
in?
prompt, yeah.
Okay. So listen, you know that on weekends we often will listen to Casey Kasem's weekly top 40 countdown.
We
hit
heard
a
every
fucking
song
wall.
in the
We couldn't do
70s.
it anymore. That was it. We literally were like, I can't do this anymore. It's like it's the same fucking.
Can't keep doing this.
Sorry, I can't do it. So anyway, I can't. I'm trying.
Kathy says, if you keep the bushes trimmed, the deck looks even better.
She's not wrong.
So you know.
She's not wrong. Anyway, this is going great. This is going absolutely fabulously.
You want to switch it? Here.
Yeah. Let me put on another wig.
My idea
I'm just gonna cycle through them.
I think you should buy 100 wigs and make 100 movies. The series is 100 wigs.
Oh my fucking god! So anyway, we started listening instead to 80s on 8. I don't know if y'all have listened to 80s on 8, but 80s on 8 is fucking great. It's not like the new wave hits that you hear on First Wave. It's like, okay, so is that up
This
next?
one's next.
Okay, that one's up next. Okay, so anyway, it's like all the shit that you sort of like Mr. and Lionel Richie and shit like
Kathy
that.
says that hair is giving George McFly.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hello,
I appreciate that.
McFly.
Hello, McFly. Hello, McFly.
Oh,
So anyway, we were thinking about we were on a time capsule back to the 80s, and we'll ask you the best thing about the 80s was blank. I need a hair clip. I know, I really do. I totally need a hair clip. I'm already sweating. I'm already sweating.
obviously the best thing about the 80s was all the preservatives. Like that's all we ate. Like the vaccinations and the
Yeah.
preservatives. All we had was chemicals, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Honestly, I have to say, the best thing about the 80s was all the hair.
All the hair.
That was the best
Okay,
thing about
switch
the
the
80s.
hair we go.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Well, they've seen this one before, I think.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they've seen this one before because I did a video in this bad boy. Let's see what we got here.
This one's
Oh yeah, no, this is charming.
This one's questionable.
What is happening with this front curl here?
This one is like a samurai. Like
Oh,
we,
yeah,
we
yeah,
should
yeah.
get rid of this one. This
Yeah, I
one's
know.
racial.
Oh, I look like Howard Stern. I got a small dick. Pussy joke. That's it. That's my Howard Stern. That's all I got for Stern. There we go.
Parents didn't know how to
Put on
verify
some
if you were at
glasses.
Jenny's house. That's what.
Exactly.
I put on some shades right now, and I just I'm nuts.
I can't really do Stern. Not one of my better impersonations. All right, I'm gonna try and keep a straight face while I fucking do this. Let's see. Best thing about the 80s was my metabolism was still functional, says Kathy. The music, says Scott, of course. Hi, Scott Coates. No supervision. Hope, says Christina.
Ray says you can't tune a fish, but you can tune a.
Oh, yes, we'll get there. Trust me, gang.
You guys
Strap
know
in.
someone who knows her.
We
in real
know
life.
somebody who actually knows her. Strap in. We'll
This is big
we'll
news.
get there.
This
It's
is
very, very big news.
It's very eventful. It's
Yeah.
very eventful.
I hope somebody's getting a series of screenshots of my various hairdos tonight. Parents didn't know how to justify you were at Jenny's house. The 90s were the best part of the 80s, says David. Lack of responsibility. All of the firsts. No cell phones and social media. I second that. It was a better time for that reason. Let's see, blue and purple mascara, jelly shoes.
I never did the colored mascara because I have transparent eyelashes.
I see. So that wouldn't have helped.
Yeah, so if I go out without black mascara on, people go, "Oh my God, weird! Do you have eyelashes?"
Right.
I would never. Right now, I'm wearing like so much black mascara.
She looks hot tonight, you guys. She looks so hot.
My wife looks very, very hot tonight. You look very hot. Yeah, I tell you, you look very, very hot.
What accent is this?
It's like a Jersey thing. Long Island. Isn't Stern from Long Island?
Oh my God, that's Howard Stern.
It's not my best impression. I'm telling you. I've never even tried it before.
Okay.
I've never even tried it.
It sounds like Magic Mike.
Magic Mike on 70s on 7. It puts the lotion on its skin.
Let's see. Let's give this to, I didn't have RBFs. Wax like a dolphin was not popular. No, you actually could have some shrubbery down there, and it was perfectly acceptable. Kathy had a number of very, very funny answers. I'm going to give it to our different Kathy for round number 1. Listen, we know that Trump has renamed the Gulf of Mexico, the Gulf of America. And
Also, he hates Bruce Springsteen now.
And now he hates Bruce Springsteen, which
And thinks his skin looks bad.
is wrong with you.
Great.
Yeah, he went after his skin. What are you even doing? What you're insulting a man's skin? What are we?
So
what,
dignified.
What are we? 6th grade girls?
Okay.
He's got that. So anyway, yeah.
I'm
So
exhausted.
Gulf. I'm so exhausted by this timeline. Oh my fucking God.
I'm exhausted.
Can we get out of this timeline already?
I don't understand. Like, I don't even want to look at social media because I'm like,
know.
yeah, it's our
No,
president.
I'm just going to have to deal with seeing his
Okay.
stupidity. Anyway, so we all know about the Gulf of America thing, and Keith actually posted something.
Yeah, where is Keith?
About that. I don't know where Keith is. I was holding this joke for him, but
Well,
anyway.
I mean, maybe skip it until Keith gets here.
What other geography will Trump rename? Well, I'm going in order. I can't get the cards out of order tonight. I did that the last time. I got to change. I got to change out of his wig. It's getting fucking hot.
Okay.
we have another one.
Well, I've got clown.
Well, we know what the clown wig looks like, but what's
Okay, I have blonde.
Well, actually, where's that the one that's? Well, that one's pretty fucking ugly. There's like a curly wig that looks like a kind of a 70s porn wig.
I don't.
Kind of. You'll know it when you see it.
Einstein.
Yeah, actually, it looks like Don King.
Okay.
4 pugilists. 2 pugilists will enter the ring.
Oh boy. What is? Oh boy.
These are great.
How is that different than the first one?
It's curly. I don't know. I like it. I like it. Hi.
Yeah, that's.
How you feeling about this one?
That's also not great.
Vote up high. No. All right.
That's
yeah.
also not great.
All right. Give it to Caesar.
Did you pin it?
What? No, I didn't fucking pin it. I
jeez.
was too busy.
Too many things going on.
Yeah,
at once here.
I was too busy putting on wigs. Yeah. So what other geography will Trump name? And I promise you, this is the last time that we will speak his name. We have many other things to get to.
So many things.
Important news.
We have an
stories.
update on Chewy, the meth raccoon.
Yeah. Let's see. Chewy the meth raccoon, is getting adopted out. Let's see. Trump would be in his native habitat if he were a 6th grader. That's exactly right. That is
He's
the level.
rubber, you're glue.
Exactly. Let's see. The other geography Trump will name New Mexico. Yeah, I'm sure he's thinking
I never
about
knew
it.
there was a New Mexico.
I bet that Trump is thinking about
he's gonna
renaming
name
the
it
state of New Mexico.
New
It's like,
America.
yeah, Trumpistan.
Yeah.
Trumpistan. Let's see. His neck waddle. Panama Canal is Melania's canal. Gross. San Antonio is now Tonyville, the North American Pole. Oh, these are great. These are fabulous. Dear Laura, who had the funniest response?
Tonyville.
yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with Maleficent. France
Friends
to
to
Underpants.
Underpants. Sure, I
Also
like that.
funny.
Yeah.
That's also funny.
Going,
Whoa, that's
hello,
loud.
that's me.
That's loud. Okay.
More me.
Get your shit together. Myself.
Orangutan Trump ape. Yeah, we're changing the orangutan to the Trump ape. I like that. Although I wouldn't wish that on orangutans. They're very gentle. They're very very gentle.
Apparently,
gentle
that's
beings.
what they call. It's called. So apparently, everyone hates gingers in Australia. And
Did I prepare something about this?
Yeah.
I did.
I don't know if you guys saw
it's coming.
yeah, okay,
It's
we'll
coming.
talk about it in a minute.
We'll
but,
put a pin in that. Yeah.
Apparently, they call them rangas
Rangas for orangutans.
because they think that gingers look like orangutans.
Yeah.
Orangutans.
Thank you for not saying orangutans.
I just said orangutans, and then I like corrected
Speaking
myself.
of sixth
Wait a
grade.
minute. Wait a
Speaking of sixth grade. Okay, so let's see. Did you choose a winner for this round?
I did.
Okay, so now listen. Those of you who have been following
I
our
chose
thread,
Maleficent's answer, which was New Mexico.
New Mexico, I
know,
like that, yeah.
I laughed at David's answer, but I had already chosen it.
I see.
Yes.
All right. Now listen, we had breaking news, huge breaking news on this show this week. The Zabe brought to our attention that there is a young student going to school in London, college-age student, and she is running for student body
I'm on
president.
the fence about this story.
Running for student body president, and she is putting campaign materials together with her name, with her given name, which is Turkish, on said campaign materials. And the woman's name is Tuna. Tuna. Now, listen,
Let's call her Tuna Kant.
I'm happy to say the word, and I don't think that we would get into any sort of trouble for saying it on Facebook. However, it's just harsh coming, like an American accent makes that word sound really fucking harsh.
It does.
If you're a Brit, it's cute. It's like, well, hey, what are you doing, yo?
Let's just say it's Tuna Funt.
We know what we're talking about.
But it's
Tuna Funt.
Sure.
I went to school with Alan Funt's kids.
Sure. That's
Julie
her name.
Funt.
And she goes to school in England,
Goes
and
to school in
nobody
England.
ever took her aside and said, hey, you know what? That's rough.
Yeah,
why don't you name yourself Tina?
Tina.
I'm kidding.
even that would be an upgrade. I mean, you would probably still have to do something with the last name. Which, by the way, if she married me and we hyphenated, boy oh boy, the children. What would the children do?
So then we looked her up on Facebook to make sure it was a real person, because we have to verify all
And
of our
lo and
stories.
behold-
Lo and behold, we know someone who knows her.
I'm related to the person who knows that my cousin actually went
to school in England.
into grad school. In,
It's Facebook friends
It's
with
Facebook
Tuna
friends
Funt.
with Tuna Funt.
Tuna
Tuna
I knew you wouldn't do it.
Funt.
Can't do it.
Anyway, we started thinking about, listen, we're making fun of her name because of what it means in English. But what does your name mean in Turkish? Huh? Think about it from her standpoint. Maybe Stephen Cox means
Stinky vagina.
Fish-scented vagina. Exactly. Thank you very much. Up high. Yes. Thank you.
Stinky vagina. Well, in my country, your name means something even worse. So fuck you. I'm gonna keep my name.
Who knew that that's what Stephen Cox means? And you get in trouble for saying that in the streets of
Fish-scented
Istanbul.
vagina.
You'll get in trouble for invoking my name in the streets of Istanbul. Let's see, the smelly cat.
What?
Kathy says she's going to be rich because she just signed a huge contract to be the spokeswoman for a new bacterial vaginosis medication. There is a young woman who better keep her hygiene in order. I'm just saying, she really needs to do that. Drinking dirty bastard.
I want to choose
That's right.
my words carefully.
Please, but we're among friends. We're
The
right.
person that we know who is friends with this person
Yeah,
is probably the wokest person we know.
she's extremely woke.
So I'm guessing that name was kept as a statement.
I bet it probably was.
No, I bet it was.
Actually, this
Like, come at me with your sexist, whatever.
so Tuna
I'm tuning.
Tuna apparently has a sense of humor about it. In the article in which Zabe posted, she is quoted as saying something along the lines of, "Well, it's a great conversation starter." I bet it is, babe. I bet it certainly is.
It's a great icebreaker, she said.
Let's see. Scott Coates says his name in Turkish is Smelly Cat. Ray says his is Drinking Dirty Bastard. Let's see. Kathy says in Turkish her name means Sardine Taint. Maleficent Amethyst Page says, God, where do I begin? David says, no solicitors. Underarm Ick, says Christina. John, as it's pronounced in Turkish, Khan means life. Turks always commented favorably when I lived there. Okay.
Oh,
Toe fungus among us. Harissa breath. Whoa, back off. Definitely not Istanbul nor Constantinople. That's no one's business but the Turks.
That's right.
sounds fishy. Fucktail sucker. Fuck it all sucker. All right, these are all fabulous answers. Who we got?
Istanbul, Wisconsin.
Joe is here. Hello, Joe Johnson. Yes, I'm going through a series of wigs tonight. I'm going through a phase. This is just a phase. I got to give it to Kathy once again for her many funny answers. Kathy has come to play lately, kids. I don't know what to tell you. She means business.
I feel like Kathy is fed up with life. Like she's fucking had it. So
Yeah,
when she comes here, she's like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take everyone on. I'm gonna be the funniest.
I forgot. I actually had this. There she is.
No
Ladies
way.
and gentlemen,
Tuna Hunt.
young Tuna Hunt. Yeah.
Can't say it.
She's bidding to be the president of her
lost her nerve.
student union. President Hunt. What? What would be the first dictum of the...
She's a lovely girl. I just don't know why someone doesn't say, "Hey,
Administration. Yeah.
that name is,
exactly.
maybe just while you're here, go buy something else."
Now listen, I promised you that I wasn't going to invoke his name again. However, his secretary of border secretary, I think she is, Kristi Noem, of dog killing fame.
Oh my God, we are going to have a good time with this clue.
Had floated the idea. She had floated the idea that he actually started a reality show. That would.
I think this is fake news. I do.
She apparently floated it that they would have a reality show where immigrants would compete for a green card so that they could stay in the country. With nothing more Trump, honestly, than to have a fucking. They probably would have to fight to the death. Anyway.
It's like Squid Games, only on TV, and it's real.
Since this came up, name Trump. Let's name it. What is the name of Trump's immigrant reality show? Let's name it. And then what do we suppose it's going to be named? By the way, this same discussion right now is happening in the writers' room of Saturday Night Live. I just want to let you know.
Or in the I thought you were going to say in the writers' room of the White House.
No, it's the writers' room of Saturday Night Live. They're definitely writing these same jokes right now. If you guys are listening, we'll take 10%.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Okay.
I feel the White House also has a writers' room.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh no!
definitely.
How about this? No, doesn't sound believable. No. No. Okay, but let's not leave behind.
We're
the
not going
fact
to.
that
That's
you-
the
okay.
next one is
I
based
have
all
to
on this.
start
Well, we
on-
might as well. What's okay?
I have to start on the good-natured ribbing,
Yeah.
which is let's bring her photo back up.
I invited this. I absolutely invited this, and you guys know, and I'm not proud of this fact whatsoever. In fact, if anything, I'm deeply ashamed of this fact.
You love a hot Republican.
I love a hot Republican chick. And Kristi Noem.
You love it. You have such a boner for
she's
like
straight up
Lauren
evil,
Boebert,
and
Kristi Noem.
she's
You're
hot.
Like, after we wrote this clue, you were
God,
like,
it
also
kills
she's
me.
hot.
She is hot. It kills me.
What is it about these women? They're evil.
I
they
don't
have
know.
a
They're evil.
pinched, like
Lauren
plasticky
Boebert
face.
is it's a fucking satanic bitch, and she's so fucking hot.
You used to be really hot for
Sarah Palin, oh
too.
my God, back in the day, holy shit, she was just smoking. I don't like this fact about myself. Honestly, I'd hit Barb. I would. Barb is hot. But I'm not lying. I mean, for a woman of
And
an
by
advanced
hit,
age.
Ben. You mean Ben.
Yeah.
You said you'd hit her.
Yeah, well, I hit that. I would hit that. I'm not proud of this fact at all. If anything, I think I find them attractive in almost inverse proportion to just how horrible they seem as human beings. What do we got here?
I just LOL'd at Angie's answer, which is, so you think you can run.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so what is the name of Trump's immigrant reality show? This is yours to judge. Melania's mashup, The Hunger Games, Wheel of Misfortune, says Joe. Survivor American Style, Tuna Cunt and Get a Green Card, Geo Party, Venezuelan Pump Rules, Birth Wrong Citizenship, not Birthright Citizenship, Birth Wrong, I like that. Juegos del Hombre, Trump Golf Course Edition. Are you smarter than Trump? Yes, we'd all
The
win.
answer is no.
Oprah's favorite green cards. The price is, what is Joe's emoji? The price is something. The price is white. Oh, right. Okay, got it. Okay, very
Price
good.
is white.
Yeah, so you think you can run Boot Camp Inferno, climb those walls, defeat that barbed wire, all before ice dogs get you. We already have the show. We've already got the show. Amazing Grace. Oh, Joe, wow.
boy.
Joe, you've had a couple of zingers, my friend. Whoever you decide on, I insist that we give Joe at least 1 point.
I'm going to give Ange 1 point and Joe 1 point.
Yeah, they're absolutely great.
The amazing.
So now listen, I have confessed something that I am deeply, deeply ashamed of. The fact that I find Kristi Noem and other women, Katie Britt, that like caught in the headlights woman who did the response. She I got one more to do. Yeah. She did the Republican response to Biden's State of the Union address. We hear you. We see you. She was hot.
This is the Mohawk from the.
Oh yeah, no, I got that one. Anyway, other Republicans that Stefan secretly has a crush on.
Oh boy.
This is a cell phone. This is all cell phone. This is just the hour of cell phones. By the way, when are we going to do our Pringles taste test here? These are sitting here burning a hole.
Well, is Ray here?
My desk. Yeah, Rapel's here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it now.
Yeah. Hang on. Oh, I have a.
One of them I do.
I realize
like.
I have a couple others to
to
try on before we get to the long one. Mm-hmm. That's what she said. That's not what she said.
Whoa. Whoa.
I think I'm gonna look like my grandmother in this one. I have a feeling I might.
I don't know why this is also in the bin, but it's a bear.
Wow, what is this supposed to be? I don't even know.
Is that the Quaker Oats guy?
What am I? It's like there's a company. My Wolf Blitzer. Is that what's happening here?
That's not even accurate. Like, why do I think that's funny? It's not funny.
I don't know what this is. Let's see. So what is that? I didn't pin it. Other Republicans that Stefan secretly has a crush on. MTG, hands up. I do not. I'm gonna put it on. And Laura was like, she's a butterface. I'm like, no, she's not. Honestly, she's
a hot body, right?
I don't think so. I think she's shaped like a linebacker.
Okay.
She's just, she's upsetting all the way around.
So she would hurt you.
Deeply upsetting. I wouldn't get in her same zip code.
I see.
Not with Trump's dick. That's what I say about that. All right. Other Republican Stefan secretly has a crush on Sarah Palin, but that's really about her deck view. She can see Russia. She can see Russia.
On her house.
Ava Braun.
Look it up.
Marie Glusenkamp Perez from CD3. That's very funny. That's a Washington joke.
Is she hot, though?
No, she's not.
I know.
She's also
she's
a Democrat. Exactly.
She's a fake Democrat.
JD Vance. It's the eyeliner. Listen, I'll dress myself up as a couch and sneak into the vice president's mansion and surprise him. The woman that pooped on Pelosi's desk on January 6th. Sure.
Oh, Candace Cameron Bure is a good answer. She's hot too.
Who is that?
She's that actress who is a Republican and she does a lot of Hallmark movies that are all about traditional values. But she's hot. She was on Full House back in the day.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Is it any better? I think it's a little bit better.
Looks great.
Let's see. Lauren Boebert. Unfortunately, I already beat you to it, dude. I confessed that one. RFK's gravelly voice. Yeah. Let's see. Fake Melania.
What is with his voice?
He has dystonia, and I don't like to make fun of it because I fear dystonia. That would be a mortal blow. Let's see.
I hear you, but he's not healthy. He doesn't seem healthy. No,
right? we have a clue about that.
And then he went swimming in that. Oh, do you have a clue
about that? We got a clue about that. Listen, no news story goes unexamined this week, gang. I'm telling you. Let's see. Is this you or me? This is me, right?
This is you.
I got to give it to Joe for Marie Glusenkamp Perez. Very funny. So one of the things that we had been doing, it would seem that Trump blinked on the China tariffs. Knocked me over with a feather. Every fucking thing he does, like, it's a 90-day pause. Oh, like the TikTok pause, the thing that's still having TikTok.
I saved TikTok.
I was on it before we started. Yeah, so that was it.
I saved us from China.
It's quite a 90-day pause.
I saved us from Tunica.
Tunica?
Yeah.
It is apparent that there will be, yes, there's a 30% tariff. Art of the fucking deal. Anyway, we started buying a number of things in advance of that because we were told that once the shipments stopped coming, the price of everything that came from China or was made from things that came from China will go through the fucking
Although
roof.
I guess it's an okay idea to start pre-buying things because today's money is definitely.
And if it's non-perishable,
exactly.
Right? That's one of the laws of economics. If you can store it, and it's non-perishable, and you can keep it, and you can buy it at a good price, you should do that, right? Anyway, I'm just curious. What are you all What are y'all hoarding? What are you all hoarding? I like the autofocus function.
Oh yeah, you have a new camera going.
Yes, we do.
All right, so this is the chip that I didn't really like, right?
Okay, so so we have two flavors
I don't
of
know why I feel like I need to
Pringles.
sniff the chips.
These are based on light beer. This one is beer can chicken,
Okay.
and the other one is beer-basted bratwurst. You know, the kind that you eat, you know, when you're tailgating for the Packers game,
This
right?
is the one I didn't really like.
These ones, yeah, these ones are a little bit more of an acquired taste.
I feel like I like this one. No, I did not like this one.
Well, it tastes, you know, bratwurst has cumin and other kind of sausagey spices. So if you don't like the
It is
sausage
a weird aftertaste.
yeah. So that was the
I don't know if I like a meaty chip.
Pringles grilled beer brat.
It's all right. I think I like this one better.
And then here's the other one that we're
As it turns out, I like a chicken chip better.
beer up the butt chicken. There you go.
There we go.
You know, these are good.
Beer can chicken, that's when you put a beer can in a chicken.
You basically
Ooh,
spatchcock
good.
the chicken, and then you stuff a can of beer up it,
Good.
and the beer evaporates. I think right when it gets
This
hot.
one wins the taste test.
Yeah, that's quite good. No.
You put the beer can inside the chicken.
Yeah, you do, and then I think it's sitting up. It really looks cruel.
Really?
Honestly, yeah. What are you hoarding? Kathy says, if people start hoarding, we're going to have so many supply issues. Yes, that's true. Many secrets is what Christina is hoarding. Russian vodka, expired meat. We know somebody who's hoarding expired meat. COVID tests. Kathy is hoarding crushing despair. I'm sorry to hear that.
no.
I don't like that. Ooh, you'll try it before I do, says Ray. Okay, very
That's
good.
pretty good.
Disney VHS boxes. Joe is hoarding those secretly. My body is hoarding fat cells. We are Kathy says her body truly believes that we are 18th century peasants bound to starve. Well, you got to store up. Yeah. Scented candles, Dr. Pepper. Oh my God, the blackberry Dr. Pepper, Diet Dr. Pepper.
real
Ooh,
good.
goddamn, I have one of those every day. Necco wafers, Robin Fab CDs.
Okay, let me ask you a real
Paxlovid.
question about
ma'am.
hoarding fat cells.
Yeah.
I do the MyFitnessPal, track my calories every day, and it seems like the older I get, the less calories I can eat.
Yeah, it's so true.
What's that about? Like, eventually, do you eat no calories because you're dead? Is
I think our metabolisms just slow down
sure,
when we get
but
older.
like,
and-
how more littler can I eat before I'm just dead? Right?
Exactly. At what point do you just stop taking in the sufficient calories needed to survive?
Like,
yeah.
I truly think I have to eat like 1,400 calories a day. Like, that's how much I burn. I'm like, that doesn't even seem efficient. Is that a lettuce
Jesus
leaf?
Christ,
Like,
yeah.
what are we doing here?
Let's see, what are you hoarding? Paxlovid, TP, hopes and dreams, pro tips, sexual favors, vitamin R, yes sir. Let's see, child labor, Mrs. Meyer's cleaning products, those are the best.
Those are
We
good.
love how they smell. Ballots. Oh, we had 2 for ballots, 2026 election ballots. Joe says vaccines, since they're about to be illegal, yep. Holiday decorations. Well, yeah, you better start hoarding toys for the children. You don't need that many dolls, says Trump. Let's see.
need
As
one.
he takes his shit on his gold toilet.
Sure.
His $400 million plane. Eucharist.
That he got from Qatar.
Exactly.
Okay.
Bob Eucharist. Thank you very much. Everything for my youth. Offline entertainment options to avoid the trackers.
So we're doing puzzles like it's the 1800s?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. I saw an answer in here that I very much liked. I think it was.
It's mine.
Oh, is this you? This is you. Yes, of course it is.
It's me.
Yes,
That's right.
indeed.
It's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
On the problem, it's me.
I'm
Spill
gonna
the
give it
tea.
to, let's see, Maleficent for Mrs. Meyer's cleaning products and also Holiday.
All right, very good. Yes, it is. So this one is yours to set up since you're speaking of your people. I think it's time for you to-
Okay, so I don't know if you guys saw this amazingly wholesome trend going on TikTok,
Yeah.
where this black woman, like a week ago, gets on TikTok and she goes, "You know what? Gingers are black.
That's what
I've
she
just
said.
determined," or like she just read something, or what, I don't know what.
Yeah.
It was like they have the same genetic mutation that we have about melanin and the whole thing. And you know, every other time someone goes, so and so group is black. That group goes, "No, I'm not. No, we're not. Whatever." This time, gingers went, fuck yeah, great.
I saw somebody
Great! Everyone
commented.
bullies us. Everyone hates us. Can we come to your cookout? Great.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Somebody
so
said thanks
thrilled.
for the upgrade.
Yeah, thanks for the upgrade. So then gingers go in black people's comments and they start to go, everyone hates us. We're at the bottom of the totem pole. We get bullied. We have no eyelashes. People make fun of us. We get sunburned. And black people are like, wait, what? They had no idea. So it's so great. It's this love fest between gingers and black people.
Well, I like that. That's very heartwarming.
And it's been going on all week. So if you look at the gingers are black trend on TikTok, that's what it's about. And so like I said, gingers are in black people's comments like, here's all the things that are wrong with us, which is questionable because
Yeah, well, it's not an apples to apples comparison, obviously. But what's interesting is I wasn't even aware, because I never made fun of any ginger people when I was growing up, so I wasn't aware that this was a thing that you
Well,
had
and
to
I think
contend with.
I had bright red hair when I was a little kid, but now I have like strawberry blonde hair,
You
so I didn't
definitely
get
scan
like
blonde.
punched in the face or anything. Although I did get called Carrot Top a lot. Whatever, who cares? But there were some gingers in there that were like, "Oh yeah, my school had Kick a Ginger Day, and people beat the shit out of me every
Christ
day, and like
almighty.
whatever." So, and another thing that happens a lot is when you're a little kid with bright red hair, a lot of people will come up and touch your hair.
Well,
Or
the black
say
people can certainly
your
relate to
mom-
that, I think, yeah.
or say to your mom, "Hey, can I cut off a piece of that hair so I can like take it to the salon and get my mom did get
Or
asked that.
I'm actually having a satanic ritual and I need the hair of a redheaded person in order to invoke Beelzebub. Anyway, so since now ginger people are honorary black people, what are some ginger blues songs? Let's sing some ginger blues songs together, shall we? Singing the blues, ginger style.
Christina says she learned tonight that not everyone was able to enjoy purple mascara. Well, I don't know if you have you. Yeah, I don't think you've ever seen me without makeup on, but I do have invisible eyelashes. And if I go out, I would never go out without mascara on because people would go, "Whoa!"
Your mom taught you that, right?
She
said she'd never.
But
go
it's
out of-
it's actually
go out of
true.
the
If I
house.
do it, people remark on it.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to be like special. It's just it looks weird and people say something.
Here we go. Yeah. This is this two pugilists will enter the ring.
That's supposed to be
One will emerge
Don King,
victorious.
right?
That's
Yeah.
Don King. Yeah, exactly.
that would be like the Ballad of the Sunburn or the Sunburn Blues.
Exactly. The Sunburn Blues. The old man
Ginger.
He just keeps gingering.
Along. Yeah, everybody's talking about like the eyelashes problem. There's like 4 nicknames for gingers. It's like Carrot Top, Strawberry Shortcake,
Chucky.
Chucky.
You said
Yeah.
some people called you Chucky
But
when you were
also,
younger.
if you really think about it, like clowns are gingers. That Chucky doll, the Children of the Corn Kid. Like in every
man.
murder, there's the ginger. The ginger's always the evil one.
Is
and then
that
South
true?
Park made it a lot worse for us.
Well,
the whole
South
gingers
Park
will steal your
definitely-
soul thing. Like,
They certainly twisted the knife on our poor ginger friends. Yeah, the only thing that I remembered was, obviously Alfred E. Newman, famous ginger.
yes.
But like there were other famous gingers that, I was very fond of, like David Letterman is
he a ginger?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, he was definitely a redhead.
I did get asked a lot if I was going as Pippi Longstocking for
Which you
Halloween.
did.
Which I did.
I was going to say you might as well.
After it
Work with
was
it.
in my 20s, I was like, fine, I'll do it.
Yeah. So, I mean, let's lean into it, right? Let's see. So some ginger blues songs include the Ginger Blues Mascara, Old Man Ginger, Mr. Lonely. Let's see. I ran out of sunblock. Can't go near the windows. My vitamin D left me. All I can do is cry. Kathy, I should set that to.
Okay, but when you guys were growing up, did you have any
that to music.
gingers in your school, and did they get bullied?
No. Yes, we did, and no, we didn't.
We had some, and they got bullied more than me.
Well, I ran out of sunblock. I can't go no windows no more. Oh, when I run out of sunblock, well, I can't go near the windows no more. Ooh, wow, wow, wow. When I said my vitamin D left me, well, all I can do is cry. there we go. Give me a
Melanin-
number one hit.
Melanin Done Gone is a good one.
You should judge this one. I don't even know if it's my turn. I'm so ivory I could die. Ginger, please, says Scott. I got a sunburn on my way to the car, says Fuzz. I was a redheaded stepchild. Red pigment. Let's see. Geez, we got a lot on this one. Was a sunburn on a rainy day. Freckles, scramble, and hash. Let's see. Kyle's mom. See-through hoochie coochie. Mama lost my sun gloves blues. Sun gloves. Let's see. Melanin done gone. They called my grandma a witch. Recessive redhead. Ginger in Paris. Boy, oh boy. We have the makings of a fabulous collection of Ginger Blues songs here.
Wow.
Which is the funniest?
I'm gonna go with Ray for sunburn on a rainy day.
Fabulous round, kids. Very funny.
I have in fact been sunburned in the car. I've been sunburned walking to the car. I've been sunburned in the winter.
In a house with a
I've
mouse.
been in a house. Yeah.
Let's see. So now listen, as I said, we have kept on top of really only the most important news stories of the week, and I'm here to bring
Breaking
you
news.
a very important news story here. This gentleman here was found in a Lowe's display shed. He was naked. And he was found to have with him. He was covered in Vaseline, and he had his phone with him. Now, I don't know honestly what this gentleman was.
Did they discount that shed?
You figured probably at that point they probably had to get rid of that shed.
The article says what he was doing in there.
What was he masturbating? Okay, so he was masturbating.
He was in the act, they said.
This does bring up a very logical question, which was, what did that guy go to Lowe's for in the first place? What did he go to Lowe's to buy? What was he there to buy? I think we should question. Were you sunburned in socks, Christina? Wants to know. And Kathy said,
To this day, I do not own a swimsuit. Let's say that.
Kathy said, not a redhead, but I used to get comments on how many freckles I have, and she got Casper jokes, I guess because you were white skin. White skin, honestly, throughout history, it was very enviable to have milky white skin. Let's see. Fuzz says, I don't understand and I don't want to. This is exactly the type of person I get to interview at work now. Let's see. So, yeah, why did you... But why did that guy go to Lowe's in the first? WD-69 Ray! Oh, my friend. Oh, that is hats off to you. And I put it back on just for the occasion.
Maleficent, I'm so shocked that none of your kids have red hair if your mom had red hair. That's
You're right. Yeah,
shocking.
It should, at least if you have enough kids, one of them's going to wind up with a copper penny
She has
going on
5
there.
though, and none of them have none of them have hair.
You're defying the odds.
Yeah.
Let's see. He went to Lowe's for a mugshot. Let's see. Miracle Grow is part of his Ninja Ops assignment. Let's see.
He went for Visqueen. That's a good answer.
Sure. I'm sure he did go to Visqueen and duct tape was
That's
what he
right.
was there for.
That's right.
Yeah, shellac, a pair of Dickies.
My guess was lube. Like he went for some kind of industrial strength lube.
I guess he brought
He brought his own.
Vaseline with
He
him.
brought his
So
own.
have lube, will
That's
travel.
a premeditated situation. Right.
He went there. He went there with a purpose. This
He's like,
gentleman.
you know what? I'm gonna lock myself
have-
in a shed today.
The life stresses have
I'm gonna
beaten
jerk
me.
off
They
in a
have
shed.
taken me to this point.
And how is he nude in there? Those
I,
sheds are very small.
they
right?
really are.
I don't. The whole story is confusing. to me.
I don't know, but I mean, listen. You know, the all sorts of things become like a sexual fetish at some point, right? I mean, remember the whole like autoerotic asphyxiation thing. Maybe this is the next, this is the next thing, is breaking into a Lowe's shed and whacking off.
He meant to go to a Home Depot where the slogan is "How doers get more done."
Hey!
That's
Cry for help, safety goggles, let's see, a pipe wrench, only one blonde, plastic sheeting, pool noodle. Yeah, I gotta give this to Maleficent for Visqueen. That's exactly right. So, moving along on our report.
on our journey.
Our journey on our
We're on a
report this
journey
evening.
together.
So down Oregon Way, where our dear friends Ange and Fuzz live, some enterprising young folks, I assume they're young, I don't really know, have hit on they've hit on a niche market. This is a very specific niche market.
Niche strip clubs.
Niche strip clubs.
They
Granny
opened one that was
grinders.
just for pregnant strippers.
Yes, they did. And the second
And
iteration.
that took off, so now they opened this one.
Second iteration is Granny Grinders.
Granny Grinders.
65 and older, bingo and 0 teeth required.
Where I'm just about to go work. I'm getting-
Hey, listen, if you're old enough to, get the
I'm,
AARP magazine,
yeah, I should. Do you think they would age discriminate against me? I'm
they're
going to stop
gonna
by
card
there.
you. You should
I'm going to
definitely
stop by there on the way to Ange's for her
Stop by
birthday.
at Granny Grinders.
I'm going to
Yeah.
be like, can I get a part-time job?
I wonder what they serve at the buffet, right? And what do they serve at the buffet at Granny Grinders?
Soup.
Yeah, exactly. It's just an all soup buffet.
That's
At the Granny Grinders Club. Anyway, other strip club concepts. Let's come up with a few more for these enterprising individuals who came up with the pregnant girl strip club and then also the Granny Grinders.
Well, clearly one could be the nude in his shed covered in Vaseline at Lowe's.
Well, sure.
strip
I mean,
club.
listen, we're covering all kink tonight.
Right.
Right. We're covering all
I don't
your
even-
bases.
What is
Okay.
even that guy's fetish? It's so
I don't know.
specific,
It's
right? Like,
very, very
Oh,
spec-
maybe it's Dave. Maybe it was Dave Gahan.
It was
He
Dave
can
Gahan.
only get
This
off
is
if he's in a.
This
in
is
his
the
shed.
final frontier of Dave's exploring
right.
his
Covered in Vaseline,
extreme sexuality
nude.
in public.
in public,
Yeah,
where there's no lock on that door and he knows it.
he knows it at any point. Oh no,
I'm at a Lowe's.
my clapter machine is just about to die. What
no.
will I do?
Plug it in.
My phone is
Oh,
plugged into.
well, unplug your phone and plug. Oh, you
If I
can't do
unplug
that.
the phone, then
Okay.
we won't have a show anymore. Charge your phone. I don't know.
Granny
I'm
Grinders
going to
has
have to do this every time I say something that I think is hilarious. I'm just going to.
Let me get you one.
There's one down there. It just won't stretch. Don't worry about it. We'll improvise. We'll improvise already. All right, let's see. Other strip club concepts. Joe says, can confirm as a minivan owner. Nice. Granny Grinders has a head special every week, right? Because teethless. Yeah, I see what they're talking about. Expired meat pickup, but you can DM them. Quiet quitting quickie. That's very funny. Wife night.
That's funny.
Bikini Barista already exists in Portland. It exists up here too. Yeah, they've tried to get it shut down many times.
I like that.
Diddy's Funhouse, no entry fee. Sure, because of all it's lubed up for all the oil, the baby oil. The one-legged horror diabetes drive-through dance club. Sure.
Why not?
Let's go all the way.
Go as niche as possible. There's something for everyone.
Sweet Peas. The Sweet Peas Club has the smallest tits around and the loosest slots. Yeah, listen, that's what they always say in Vegas. Our casino has the loosest slots. Republican gingers. Hey, I'm in. I'm there. I'm there.
That's right.
It's a fetish. Where's the beef? Geritol room. Brisket buns. Jewish. Nope. Boo. No, not doing that, Ray. Y'all can read that if you'd like. Tesla Anonymous. PBBJ moms will clean you up. Reality show for citizenship. Exactly. Yeah, might as well. Let's see. 50 Shades of Moist. Donnie and Marie do Utah. And $2 bill Phil. Is there a strip club that actually dispenses $2 bills from their ATMs? That'd be hilarious. Making it rain with
Making it
twos.
rain. The Lowe's Shed and Lube. See, that's a good strip club concept.
Oh my God! Is this me?
It's you, yeah.
Oh, with the late entry, I think Fuzz might have taken it with Poles. It's basically Polish women. It's only Polish women stripping on the
Polish
poles.
women.
Exactly.
Okay. That's fine. Starring
Just
Tuna-
Vidania. All right, very good.
She's Turkish.
Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. You people are killing me tonight. All right. Let's see. So. Wait, did I? Oh, God damn it! I didn't make a photo of this one. Okay, we'll come back to that one if we have to.
Do you have the guy on the slide?
I do have the guy on the
Okay,
slide.
maybe we should cut
go
to
with
that.
that one next.
Yeah.
So, listen, Laura discovered this film recently. It's a short little clip, and it has been the gift that has kept on giving for us. Basically, the story is this.
I know that physical comedy is the lowest form of humor.
Puns.
And
Puns
yet,
are below physical comedy.
Here we are.
But here we
this
are.
This is the funniest fucking thing.
It is absolutely.
We keep watching
we
it.
cannot stop.
I'm
We
sorry,
absolutely
but
cannot
I'm
stop.
not sorry. It's funny. It's going to make you laugh.
This
okay?
is basically basically some parents in a neighborhood were complaining that there was this a playground for their children that has a slide that they were complaining the slide was too dangerous. And so this group of cops come to check it out, and the male, the alpha cop's like, there's nothing wrong with this slide, I'll show you. And here's how that went.
Why was it so?
Wait, play it again.
Why was it so?
First of all, when he's going down the slide, it
You
sounds
hear
like
him.
something.
Somebody's jumping
Yeah.
trash down a chute, right? It's like unbelievable.
And then he pops out of there like he's a crash test dummy.
Honest to God, he comes down feet first like a crash test
And
fucking dummy.
everyone's laughing at him, and he's like, "What the fuck?" Like,
And you hear him go, fuck. Oh, my fucking
and you know
God.
he went in there like, "This isn't so bad, kids. Toughen up."
Toughen up. Oh, my God. Anyway, what else will kill you on that playground? What else on that playground there where the cop did a crash test dummy? He came off that thing like a fucking crash test dummy. Anyway, what else will kill you on that playground?
Christina says that 70s slide.
Oh, my fucking God.
That's what it is.
Oh, honestly, we had one of those actually where I grew up. It was Toro Park.
Dennis
and it was
Park?
actually this one was closer to where I grew up. It was and it was on this hillside, this very scrubby hillside, this very, very, very steep hillside. Some enterprising adult had taken like a shipping tube, this big metal shipping tube, and had affixed it on the side of this mountain, and it like made a landing spot. And kids, and this thing was like, you know, the angle was like this, and so
That sounds safe.
it was not safe at all, but we loved it. And kids were so into it that we used to take like rolls of wax paper, so we
boy.
could sit on the wax paper and go even faster down the death tube. Holy God, how are we alive? How are we alive? Jesus, am I wrong? How are we fucking alive?
The thing is, when you live in the desert, you're on a metal slide, and you're like, "Oh my God, I am being burned."
Oh my God!
No,
I
it's-
can't even
so
imagine because
they
the
let
desert,
us play out there.
It's 110 degrees out there. I can't even imagine how
don't care.
hot a fucking metal slide would be.
Yeah, or the like monkey bars would burn you. They didn't care.
Oh Jesus!
We just
Christ.
went out there,
And then-
played on them.
And then, of course, when your mom comes to pick you up and put you in the seat next to you,
Yeah.
you know
Oh,
the pleather seat next to you, and you're wearing shorts.
Yeah. Your car is 180 degrees. It's like it's hot there.
Didn't it burn your legs
yeah,
though?
it
The
burns your
pleather,
legs.
the fucking
Yep.
pleather seats. It's like, woo,
Yeah.
that is
So many opportunities to be
hardcore.
burned all the time in the desert. Just burned alive.
Oh my God! Ray says the slide was designed by the same people who designed the Class Action Park. That's very funny.
Scott says he went to camp in that park.
That's funny. Christina says the other things on this playground that will kill you include the monkey punch bars. Oh boy, that's rough. Let's see. Class Action Park at Tuna Cunt. Oh yeah. Ray beat me to a Class Action Park. That's funny. So Joe and Ray had a mind meld on that one. The clown under the seesaw. The Peter Totter. The seesaw of death. Oh my God. Scott says, oh my God, that slide was amazing. Scott, you and I used to,
Wait.
not together, we used to go to Dennis the Menace Park.
They didn't take that slide down. Some parents put it up, and they were like, "Yeah, you're good."
Now, wait a minute. It's
They
fine.
didn't like OSHA test that thing or anything.
The one in Toro Park?
Yeah.
Oh, listen, it was the 70s. They went down it with us. I had parents who were like, yeah, let's go do that again. My dad went down that fucking slide. Yes, so Scott, you remember that slide. That was outstanding. Merry-go fly to El Salvador round. Oh God, that's dark.
Oh my God, were we talking about this last week, or were we talking about it with someone else? We were talking about. I heard this TikTok or something, and I was talking to someone about how like, you know, the 80s is all about, oh my God, kids don't get kidnapped. But then at the same time, they let us just walk around from the bus. They didn't know where we were
such
at
a
the time.
contradiction.
Like
was
what? Why
crazy.
didn't more of us get kidnapped?
I don't know, and it was
Like,
constant threat, and they
You're
were
gone
telling
in
us
the
it was a
morning,
constant
and you're
threat.
gone until the nighttime. They're like, go on, don't get
But
in
don't get
someone's
kidnapped,
van.
exactly.
But that
Don't-
was the time we could have gotten kidnapped.
Honestly, we
And they
were
would
easy
never have
pickings.
known.
Nobody would have known.
You could have been in another state
Gone
with a
for-
little kid by the time, like,
Exactly. How long Like,
And we're walking home from the bus. We're like 8 years old. Like,
exactly. So if you get picked up in the morning, they're not really going to know until the evening. You can get
Right.
a long ways.
I mean, like, my point is, playgrounds were the least of our worries, right? Like, get burned on the playground or walk home with your 8-year-old friends by yourselves. You're fine.
You're fine.
You're fine.
You're fine. Oh my God. Let's see what else. The catapulting swing set. Let's see. Scott went to camp at Toro Park. Very nice. The axe throwing station, syringe lawn darts. Our thighs were tough as nails. Catholic priests beat the cars across the road, says Joe. Tetanus in the sandbox. The PE teacher, Mr. Happy, has a surprise for you. Teachers. Let's see. The dodgeball coach. The ice cream truck. Fencing with real swords. That thing that could kill. Oh, that thing could kill you. Lawn darts. All right, this is you, I think. Who had the funniest response?
Let's see. Ray said, I'm guessing the kid who picked up the gun that fell out of the belt will probably kill him.
Yeah, probably so. Oh my God, yeah. He did lose his gun on the way down. I don't know why he didn't bother to
For
take out his
sure.
fucking gun when he's going down a slide. What was the revolving mechanism at Denison Menace Park with the rock wall? What the hell was that thing called? That thing was dangerous as shit. It was basically this big arm that rotated around, and the kids would it would go around and around, and it was, Scott, it had to be like 15 feet off the ground. How was that safe? And kids, like, there's sand under there, but kids would jump off that thing. It was like jumping off a fucking roof.
We didn't have anything complicated.
was-
we just had
it was
burning
insane.
metal parks. That was
Exactly.
it. You guys are fine. Go ahead.
All right.
And then walk home when you're done at school.
Here's a special story. I feel that I should have prepared some heartwarming music for this next story. So this fella is I guess a commercial fisherman, and he one day discovers that an aquatic animal has been trapped in some fishing line. And so he frees that aquatic animal to find out that said aquatic animal is a great white fucking shark. However, this great white shark has become so grateful to this man and so fond of him that she will show up. They've named her Cindy. Cindy will show up and let this guy go, hi, I'm Cindy. You will
Cindy's like,
rub my
"Rub my
belly.
belly."
Rub my belly. I'm
I
Cindy.
love you.
Cindy the shark. Oh my fucking, you were going off about Cindy the shark the other night.
Pet my Tommy.
Pet
I'm
my-
Cindy.
I'm Cindy the shark. Anyway, yeah,
Look
this
at my nice smile. I'm Cindy.
is so fucking.
Why is everyone scared of me? I'm Cindy.
Oh my fucking God. Anyway, how does Cindy the Shark show gratitude? How does Cindy the Shark show her gratitude to this kindly man who freed her from fishing line? Holy God.
I mean, so, the stories about how the guy can't even go in the water now
Yeah.
in that specific part of the ocean because Cindy will find him and demand belly rubs. And I'm like, you could solve that problem. Just don't go in the water
fucking
anymore.
water. You know
Cindy
how-
lives in the water, right?
Exactly.
It's not like she's going to come to your house. Like,
You know how if you're a supervillain and you don't want to have your crime foiled by Aquaman, don't do that crime in the water and you're square. Do it in a landlocked country. Do it in Lesotho.
you're
It's
fine.
right in the middle of South
Move
Africa.
somewhere where Cindy can't find you.
Can't find you.
Cindy has one limitation. She's the shark.
Oh my
lives in the ocean.
fucking God.
Can't follow you. It's not like she's gonna stalk you.
I'm
Cindy.
We got to rub my belly. There's some other late breaking answers from last round of what else could kill you at that park. Christina says released too early bystander. Cherry drops onto the blacktop. Go pet the strange man's dog in his windowless van. The Menendez brothers, they certainly will hurt you. They're about to get out, I think.
No,
and the
they
rabid
only
squirrels.
hurt their own father because he was a scumbag.
I think so too. Let's see. So Cindy the Shark shows her gratitude by like petting your nose. Aw, PBBJs. She better take those teeth out. Giving you your first and last PBBJ. Oh my
That's
God,
right.
Scott and Fuzz. Let's see. Drops a dead seal off at your door. Funny you should mention that, Joe. We had put out. You guys know that we have a feral cat. Perry the feral cat has been coming by, and Laura.
Did it Perry Farrell?
Perry Farrell. Sure, that was very, very clever. My grandmother would have been very pleased by that. She loved puns. Anyway,
ignore me.
I love that. Anyway, so
I'm Cindy.
I'm so the rub my belly. So anyway, Perry we put out the surf and turf and friskies, a bowl full of surf and turf
we
and
told them
Friskies.
all about the crows
exactly.
last week.
But Perry did not eat that. The crows came by to eat it, and they've been enjoying it. So I've been feeding the crows because I love fucking crows.
How long do you have to feed a crow before it leaves
Gives
you a
gift.
present?
They're supposed to leave you a gift. I'm waiting for a crow to leave me a gift. A tribute, if you will. That's what
It's
I'm gonna
Cindy.
It's Cindy.
Oh my God, I'm
She
Cindy.
brings him dead fish by not singing that goddamn Baby Shark song over and over. By being a good chum, says Christina. Oh, my grandmother would have loved that answer too. Send him a Hallmark thank you card. Introducing you to Tuna Cunt. Yes, yes. Oh, Scott wins.
There were like 3
Scott,
tuna
yes,
cunt answers.
thank you. Oh, well, Scott was the first. Was Scott the first? Whoever said Tuna Cunt first wins. Yes, whoever said it first wins.
Why is her name?
Yeah, we're giving up. Yeah, okay. Ray had the same answer. It helped him open a niche strip club very carefully, is how she thanks him. She puts you on speed dial. Let's see, just a little love nip. Sings the Jaws music as she approaches as a heads up. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Cindy. I'm misunderstood.
With her eyes rolled back in her head. VIP passes to Granny Grinders, getting Aquaman to attend your birthday party. Sure, because boop, 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 boop. They talk.
She's born in the wrong body. She identifies as a seal.
She absolutely does.
She's like, Mom, what's wrong? I'm Cindy.
She sent you an edible arrangement on your birthday. The thing is that the edible arrangement all made of baby seal parts.
That's right.
Right. Bloody baby seal parts.
She means well. She's Cindy.
She
She only knows one way. Look at her face.
By nibbling on his ear, Eskimo kisses. She started a People Are Friends Not Food Club, and just like that, the great white sharks are no longer at the top of the fish food chain. Best wingman pretends to attack women so he can rescue them. Wow! Give Joe an extra point for that.
Oh, good job, Cindy.
Yeah, give Joe a point for that. That was a fabulous answer. All right, so our Health and Human Services Secretary, one Robert Fitzgerald Kennedy Jr., has been making the headlines in all the ways that you would
We
expect.
need to send Cindy over to him.
Yeah, absolutely. Cindy needs to go pay attention, pay a visit to old RFK Jr. One of the things that he said was during some congressional testimony, they'd asked him about the measles vaccine, and basically he said 2 things. He said, one, yes, I probably would vaccinate my children for the measles, and the other was, but don't listen to anything I have to say.
Don't listen to me.
Don't take my opinion, even though I'm basically the top health policy cop in the country. Anyway, this brain trust of an individual went swimming in this water, even though he was warned repeatedly with his children, or maybe grandchildren. I don't know. They'll look at his grandchildren. Repeatedly warned of shit. Of actually, this pond is like teeming with shit bacteria.
Filled with shit.
So somebody probably emerged with the bubble guts.
With the bubble guts, right?
You
Did
can only
he get
imagine.
it,
Yeah.
or did his little grandchildren
I
get it?
don't fucking know.
Whatever.
Oh my God.
Go
Anyway,
with Papa.
any other fabulous health advice? What is some other fabulous health advice from RFK Jr.? Let's see what this font of wisdom, Senior Brainworm himself, Mr. Gargle Voice himself. What else does RFK Jr. have to say on the issue of making fine, sound decisions for you and your family's health? Ladies and gentlemen, Kakistocracy.
You're fine.
Kakistocracy, that's what we've got.
Whatever.
Kakistocracy, to rule by the worst among us. Why did we have to learn that word? We had to learn that word because it fucking applies. That's why.
You taught me a new word the other day.
What was that?
Inshitification.
Inshitification is a great word, and
Does
I
it
can't
have
think
to
of.
do with things going to shit?
Basically, yeah. So, and I can't think of the name of the guy who wrote this. I want to say he writes for like Rolling Stone or Vox or something. He's a columnist, but he essentially maybe he's a tech writer. I want to say he's a tech writer. Joe, you probably know about this, and Ray, you do too. But basically, what he says is there is a very specific pathway that a lot of tech companies specifically take. Where the first thing they do is they offer goods and services incredibly cheaply, way cheaper than you could get anyplace else. Amazon did this famously for books and elsewhere, and then they essentially they make their service completely indispensable to you, and then when you can no longer walk away, that at that point. That is when they do whatever they want. They will They will make the user experience as crappy, as shitty as they want to because they can. Like Netflix. What are you going to do? Not subscribe? Of course you're going to fucking subscribe. You have to subscribe. So anyway, yeah. So this is what the rough definition of enshittification. Enshittification. Did I not pin it? I did pin it. All right. Let's see. So other fabulous health advice from RFK Jr. Pork chops are best medium rare. Yes, and chicken breasts as well. Don't smoke anything stronger than Crystal before breakfast. He would know. Let's see, best way. Yeah, honestly, why? All of our best health advice comes from a former heroin addict, I think, right? Is that one? The best way to preserve your hearing is to train your ears by turning your earbud volume to the maximum level. 2 words, fluoride vaccines. Roundup enemas will make you a billionaire. Okay, yeah. Bath salts will help you lose weight. Yeah, bath salts, not the kind that you put in the bath, but the kind that you... let's see. Sunscreen is woke. If you're a true patriot, you can handle a little melanoma. Sharing needles saves money. That's good, Fuzz. I like that. Wipe back to front. More MSG and less MTG, I think. Make bloodletting great again. Dear Lauro.
I'm going to have to give it to Kathy for her many finances.
Oh, my fucking God.
Melanoma.
Including melanoma.
You can handle a little melanoma. No more wigs for you?
I will in just a second. But
okay.
yeah, my head got a little warm.
I see.
Let's see. We are on to the speed round. Kids, are you ready? Strap in. Won't you? Strap in, strap on. Get ready. Are you ready for the speed round?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, very good.
Yep.
I never go anywhere without my lucky blank. I never go anywhere without my lucky blank. God, it's only 9:13. We're actually we're doing surprisingly well on time.
Without my lucky Cindy the Shark. Cindy the Shark.
Cindy the Shark. Oh, rock Billy.
Andrew's laughing at my Cindy the Shark. You guys.
Honestly, she was cracking me up the other night. We were just getting ready to go to bed, and in the other room, I hear her going off at Cindy the Shark. I want the rock Billy. Ignore these giant choppers I have. I'm Cindy the Shark. Oh my fucking God! I never go anywhere without my lucky blank. I love the focus function here. So we're using a phone again here. We've come full circle here on the Fabulous Only Show.
I'm Cindy the Shark. I'm misunderstood.
She is misunderstood. She's completely misunderstood. I'm down to less than 5%.
No.
On the iPad. I've never let anything get even.
Oh, I thought you meant your phone. I was like, oh my God.
That's plugged in. No, the iPad that I use for the clapter is less than 5%.
Joe
now.
is calling that person Tuna K, which I think is a good nickname.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Joe
one.
is too polite to say that person's name.
I think that's right. I think that's exactly. It's a harsh word, but unless you're Australian.
Oh, Ange says, I never go anywhere without my bug guy on speed dial. You know we had a visit from the bug guy? Yes, just Tuesday morning.
Honestly, we had to reset the calendar.
Yep.
We had to reset the calendar.
We'd been about 14 days without a visit from the bug guy.
We did very, very well,
Yeah.
and then all of
Yeah,
a
we
sudden, we in the living room, a smell.
A smell appeared.
Made itself very, very apparent. And it was the unmistakable.
Buy a house in the forest, they said.
They said it'll be relaxing.
It'll be
they
relaxing.
Said.
You
Unmistakable
don't have to have
scent.
a bug guy on staff.
You do though.
Yeah.
It was the unmistakable scent of rotting carcass. You really can't. You can't mistake
And
that
for some
anything else.
reason, I'm the one who always smells it first. I'm
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I
Well,
walk in
you're-
a room, I'm like, dead thing.
Your sense of smell is better than mine. I
Yeah.
think women's sense of smell is generally
I think
better
it's
than
hormonal.
men's.
I'm
I
like,
think
what?
it probably
dead
is.
thing. And then like later you can smell it.
Yeah. I never go anywhere without my lucky bottle of Xanax, says Kathy. And let's see, delusions, taser, Tuna K, hallucinations, battery charger, Coke spoon, colostomy bag, pepper spray, Eric Atwood. Where is Eric Atwood?
I don't know. The
Designated.
Atwoods are gone now.
Are they gone? Designated driver, driver, exactly. Sock. Oh, that's yeah. Okay.
Sock.
We fellas know all about the magic sock. Let's see. Friends with benefits. I'm going to give it to Kathy for bottle of Xanax. Listen, I don't want to say this categorically, but I think it's true that blank is always better when it's bigger. Blank is always better when it's bigger.
A couple of people said COVID tests, and I was just thinking about the COVID recently because
What
the
happened
show
to
started
COVID?
because of COVID.
Of course, that's
Yo,
why we're here.
What happened to COVID?
Literally, this show is called.
Is anyone get
This game is called.
COVID Cards Against Humanity?
gonna focus
Right.
on it? There we
It's
go.
been 5 years. We've
Yeah.
been doing this game, this
Yeah.
show, this whatever.
Yeah.
And remember when we were all hiding inside because of COVID?
You remember that? Wasn't that a fun time?
What happened to COVID? What happened to the COVID shot? What happened? What happened to any of it?
Well, I don't suppose we're going to hear a recommendation to get a COVID shot anytime soon, like we used to hear under the Biden administration.
No, but there isn't even a shot anymore. It's like no booster. Like, are we good? We're good.
I think that they still have COVID shots, but I don't know, like the government won't recommend them anymore, and so I don't know if we.
But is
I would
anyone
take
even
any
getting it
insight.
anymore?
I don't know. I would take insight anybody
I
has on
heard
this
of
matter.
someone getting it recently, and she said she just had it and then it was gone.
All right. Let's see. Blank is always better when it's bigger.
Oh, Kathy, do you still get a lot of patients? Okay, well, so
Okay,
it's still
all right, so
around. We
it's-
just don't
it's
hear
still-
about it.
We just
All
don't
right.
hear about it. Let's see. Blank is always better when it's bigger. Christina's stories are better
did
when they're
you
bigger.
not pin it?
I
Oh.
just did.
Oh, okay.
I accidentally pinned the wrong answer or the wrong prompt. My 401k is better when it's bigger. Sure, that is true. Today's the embalming needle, bank balance, cottage cheese muffin. Hey, there you go.
Those are good.
Those are good.
The cottage cheese bagel was the best, actually.
I think that so of all the things that you made, well, the queso is probably my favorite
Even the queso is
because we
really
eat
good.
that on a regular basis.
The bagel's really good. Even Eric liked the bagel.
Even Eric liked the bagels. Grannies are always better. The grinding grannies are always better when they're bigger. Let's see. Butts, they do not lie, says Ray. Let's see. One of the assisted living facilities it had running around. Okay. We got a booster in January. There is a COVID shot. We give them every day. Carne asada taco. That is true. The more carne asada, pile it on there, please.
Oh, maybe Kathy's right. So and you're not hearing about it anymore because it's being suppressed.
Oh, that might actually be
But
true.
anecdotally, I don't
I
even
don't know
hear about
anybody,
it
though.
anyway. I don't know anyone who has it.
No,
I mean, one person in New York.
We're, right, but I mean, usually we would hear people on
Right.
social media talking
Exactly.
about, oh, I got
Like,
COVID.
oh, I have
and,
it, whatever.
they would post the picture of their positive test.
Right.
Maybe people just aren't talking about it anymore.
Maybe,
I don't
or
know.
maybe they don't even know they have it. They're like, oh, I'm sick. Whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody's even bothering to test anymore. Okay. Let's see. Biggie is better when it's bigger. Biggie, you're so bad. Let's see. Qatari. The country, I believe, is pronounced Qatar. But do we say Qatari?
It's Qatari. Yeah.
Qatari.
Is
Okay.
it Qatar?
But
Qatar.
yeah, the country apparently the natives pronounce it Qatar. Qatar. Let's see. A Qatari gift jet. Let's see. Taco. Okay, so lots of tacos. McRibs. Low
Tacos
sheds.
should be our national food, right?
It absolutely should. In the same way that the Brits have adopted curry, we should absolutely adopt taco
Tacos.
as our forget the hamburger. Tacos are more what's up. My tax refund, director's cuts, Jan's D's. Is my mom still with us?
I think she's at the store.
Is this thing on? Hi, Mom. Hi.
She's at the store.
Tell all the fine shoppers at Marshall's all about the dildos.
Let's see where she is. Let's
Green
track her.
couches, Tuna K is always better when bigger. Is this you or me?
It's you.
This is me. I'm gonna give it to Joe for a Qatari luxury jet. The bribe, the SS.
That was it. Now you sing a song and I calculate the points.
Are we there?
We're there.
We're already there. All right.
Are we there, God? It's me, Margaret.
Do we have any requests?
The Ginger Blues.
The Ginger Blues.
Your mom is, in fact, at Marshall's right now.
She's still at Marshall's. All right. Very good.
Do.
All right.
Any requests for?
Well, I got the 30-yard stare. Everybody looking at me because I got the bright red hair. But I ain't got no reason to complain. Well, I'm gonna go home and watch a show. It's all about Harry S. Truman. Oh, wow. But I know that when I go to school, they compare me to Alfred A. Neuman. I got the the ginger blues. Ooh, oh, I got the ginger blues. Yeah. I got the ginger blues right down to my shoes. Oh, yeah. I got funnier jokes than Norm Macdonald, even though I get compared to a Ronald McDonald. It's the saddest story, don't you know that it's true? When I went to Grindin' Granny's, a lady offered me some fucky sucky. Then she looked at my red hair and she compared me to Chucky. But you know I got the ginger blues. I got the ginger blues. I got the ginger blues. I got the my baby. I got them motherfucking ginger blues. Hey, all right, everybody. I can't
Kathy
believe
just threw in that we also need a shark song. I'm Cindy the Shark.
Cindy the Shark, Cindy the Shark. Okay. So do we have a winner this week?
Well, I'm proud to say that Kathy and Joe have tied.
Kathy and Joe have tied.
Okay. Joe's usually gone by now, but
I was going to say,
or maybe
so,
just watching from the.
When is the next after show? Says Joe.
We have a whole new studio, so maybe you could play from there.
I think we could just sometime this week. Let's just do it. If you don't mind me getting in there and just stinking up the joint for a little while, get my chops back, I'll just do it. We need a teenage shark song. All right, so let's do this. We'll have a tiebreaker
A joke
here.
off.
A joke off. like
Joke off.
Like the guy in the shed at Lowe's.
Yeah.
Yeah, having a joke off.
He was having a joke off.
Listen, I can't wait for blank. Oh boy, oh boy. Just 2 more sleeps. I can't wait for blank.
For Cindy the Shark.
For Cindy the Shark.
Cindy the Shark. Hello, everyone.
Why does everybody think I'm a monster? I'm so lovable.
Rub my belly.
Rub my belly.
So cute.
She pulls up.
Why is everyone scared of me?
This pulls up with like a fucking arm. Here's I impress you again. Oh, Christ almighty.
Why are we so weird?
I don't fucking know. All right, so so listen. As I was saying, there will be a new film to debut next week. It's mostly done, but I didn't get it done in time. It's actually based on an idea that I came up with for a song. What's got to been about a year ago.
Well, on the show.
Right? Yeah, right here on the show. Came up with an idea. I can't believe this is held out. My clapter machine is held out. It's honestly like Hanukkah up in here, right? We only thought that we had enough like clapter machine for
Joe
1
says,
hour.
I can't wait for another Sharknado sequel starring Cindy.
Exactly right. Yeah.
You guys!
I can't wait for the after show later this week. The next after show. Okay, I got 2 votes for the after show. That breaking news death announcement. Yes, indeed. Oh, party in the streets. I don't give a shit. If it's the middle of the night, we're logging on.
Yeah.
We will bleary-eyed. We're coming in here to this studio. I promise you, we will be drinking. I don't care what time it is. We are rushing.
4 a.m.
Our promise to you, this is my God's honest fucking promise to you. If it happens, when it happens, we are firing up this show and we're just going to come in and riff. We're going to come like, I don't give a shit. I'll come in, I'll come in scantily clad. I don't fucking care.
With just a wig.
With just a wig. I can't wait for the 2028 election. You and me both, David. Another Sharknado. Yeah, my low shed to arrive. Watching people who voted for the president get mad that their benefits are cut. Yeah, we enjoy that. That's a fine,
I like
fine
that
pastime.
one.
I enjoy that. The offshoot of Granny Grinders opens up Great Aunt Gaggers. Okay.
Why not?
Great Aunt Gagger's shirt.
It's niche.
My abs to come back. Exactly. It's totally niche. Cops to start trying more dangerous slides. My 29th birthday, 86. Oh,
You know that with like, oh, what are you, a baby? Here, I'll do the slide for you, stupid.
fabulous. Fabulous. Yes, 86. And I've heard a lot of Republicans griping about James Comey. Go, he's at 86. Boo, hooey, hooey, hooey. A lot of those same guys posted, there were a couple of them who posted 8646 on their Twitter accounts. So they're basically saying the same fucking things. It's Tuna K. I almost said Tika.
Tuna K.
That wouldn't have
That's
been
not
better. That's not better.
Tuna K. That should be her name. We should
K.
message her and go.
We
like,
should
you know
tell her.
what? Go
We
by
know
Tuna
somebody.
K.
You listen. We're 1 degree of separation. Y'all are 2
From
degrees
Tuna
of
K.
separation from Tuna K. Just keep that in mind as you go to sleep tonight.
Tuna K.
All right.
She's a DJ now.
She is a
famous
DJ.
DJ. We've solved the problem.
Let's see.
Tuna.
WD. That was good. I like that. WD 69 to be available at Home Depot. All right, kids, start to vote now, won't you? Who had the funniest response to "I can't wait for blank"?
There's a slight delay on the feedback here,
Yeah.
on the display here,
Yes.
and so I just saw myself go "Tuna," and then you laugh.
Wiki.
Tuna.
Honest to God, not a day goes by when this one doesn't make me laugh. It is a magical thing. I highly, if you have the means, people, I highly recommend picking one up.
Having a weirdo.
Having
for
a
while.
Lori Colwell. Having a ginger,
Cindy
a
the
funny
Shark.
ginger. Cindy the Shark. It was funny. I'm just about to nod off, and all of a sudden, here, and Lori just cracking herself up in the other room. She's brushing her teeth. Oh, I'm Cindy the Shark. Oh, rub my belly. Oh, fucking God. It's so good.
And just sent me a text. Tick, tick, tuna. DJ Tuna K.
All right. Who had the most upvotes, dear Lauro? I can't wait for blank. Oh, wait. I can't wait for blank.
Let's see.
Oh, is it? Oh, it died. Look at that. Wow.
Oh, gosh.
Look at that. Just in time for the last round. Just died.
Oh, it's the winner is Joe with the Sharknado sequel starring Cindy.
Hey, very good.
Hi, everyone. I'm Cindy.
All right, very good. Very good. Nicely done.
Joe, I think
Kids.
we'll see you tomorrow. So
Yes, we will be seeing you
I'll
tomorrow.
bring you some peeps or something.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's not a fun occasion.
Not a
but,
fun occasion. No,
not a
no,
fun
no.
occasion.
Very
we're
somber.
going to be at a memorial for a friend of ours tomorrow. But anyway, listen, kids, this has been absolutely, as usual, a fucking blast.
It's always blessed. Oh,
Always-
by the
always
way,
blessed. Yes, ma'am.
let's talk about this for a
Yes.
second.
Yeah.
Do you guys get more reclusive and introspective in your 50s? Have you done that?
So
We found that this is a problem.
We've been
I
talking
mean,
about
we
this
love
a lot.
you guys.
Well,
but-
yeah, but this is how I
But
like
we
to
don't go out as
socialize.
much as
we
we
don't
used
go
to.
out at all.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy not going out. And in fact, the way that I like to socialize is doing
Is
this.
this.
This is great because I don't
We
have
do
to go
this
anywhere.
once a week, and then do we like? Are we
don't do
like?
anything.
We're good.
We're good. I feel like this fills up my cup, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so maybe we can kind of start this as a topic of conversation for the message board.
Yeah.
But yeah, are y'all feeling as
Are you
get
feeling
older?
like antisocial,
Yeah.
or like is this your one thing you do per week?
And if so, we're so grateful. We're very grateful to be considered as part of your reclusive dance card, your middle-aged dance card.
Christina says she is happiest being super exclusive.
Super exclusive.
Kathy's been that way for a long time, so
Yeah.
you only talk to us basically. Okay.
Basically.
Good.
Well, kids, to be continued next week. We love y'all. We will see you guys next week. And here, we'll go out on this. We'll go out on this. Bye, everybody.